Hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube Draft. Okay. We got some things. So, Glenalindra is quite good. So many strategies in Vintage Cube are centered around resolving non-creature spells. So having a creature that can just stop two of those and like you can recur this too is kind of ridiculous. So Glen is great. Collective Brutality, it's fine. It's not as good as Thoughtseize, but it's good in like Reanimator because you can discard stuff. I just don't think Reanimator is amazing. It's pretty good though. Tolarian Academy is pretty good to take early because then you can prioritize artifacts. And then we got like Signets, Baleful Strix, and Wooded Foothills. What if I just take Tolarian Academy? It has a really high upside. So does Glen. Like this is pretty limiting in what it does, whereas this will be good in most things. So the question is, do we want to... I think Academy will be more fun, but the deck's going to end up worse on average. Whereas Glen's going to just be better most of the time. We're going to go for more fun. That seems to be a theme with me, I guess. Why do they keep changing arts? I mean, this art's pretty cool. I actually like that art a lot. It's just very disorienting when they change. So if we had taken Glen, we probably could just take like a... I don't even know. I guess, yeah, it doesn't really matter. We can take a Vampiric Tutor here. Getting Tutor early is pretty good if you're trying to like combo. There's no chance I take Beaumont Courier, even though it's an artifact. Same with Oblivion Stone, like it's fine, but not broken by any means. I think I just take Vamp, because there's a lot of artifacts that are good with Academy. Blue-black is a pretty good archetype in general anyway. Yeah, and there's nothing here that I'm like super excited about, except maybe a Marsh Flats, but we'll just take a Vamp. Okay, Ballista Citadel is in fact an artifact, and one of my favorite cards. It might come around because it's kind of expensive and triple black, but if you get it in play, it kind of does just win. I could just take a Golgari Signet and hope that the Citadel comes around. Maybe that's safer, because I do have Academy and Vamp Tutor, so now I have an artifact that adds black. Otherwise, Walking Ballista is actually kind of better than Golgari Signet. So here's the game plan. We're going to take Walking Ballista, hope Ballista Citadel comes around. Ooh, a lot of good things here. Chrome Mox, Steam Vents, and Miscalc all stand out to me as like the best cards here. I'm leaning towards Chrome Mox because of how good it is with Tolarian Academy, although it's kind of weird because in Academy decks, Chrome Mox, you're going to have a lot of colorless cards, so Chrome Mox isn't great there. Do I think it'll come around because Steam Vents is good fixing? I don't think so. And you really want to maximize your like Academy starts if you can. So Sensei's Divining Top with Ballista Citadel is infinite. Well, not infinite, but you can pay 1 mana to draw a card because you put the Sensei's Divining Top on top, draw the card, then you spend 1 life to play Sensei's Divining Top. So you can draw through your deck very easily. However, Consecrated Sphinx is like one of the best creatures in Cube. I think I'm not going to take it because Sensei's Divining Top, if we get Ballista Citadel the wheel, is so good with Academy because it adds mana, but then it also does other things and it's cheap. It hurts to take it over Consecrated Sphinx, but this is one of the combo pieces. There's a Mindslaver. Okay. It's a very late natural order. I think this is one of the scariest cards from Mono Green. I guess Channel is a bit scarier, but I think a Mindslaver. Ooh, Mox Diamond is huge. So having 0 mana artifacts with Tolarian Academy is... These are the things that make it insane. So we'll take Mox Diamond here over... I would like Venser and Signet, but getting a bunch of these 0 mana artifacts is great. Hangerback Walker is really good. It's kind of okay on its own. It's like a 2 mana artifact, but if you can sacrifice it to like Tinker or something and get a bunch of Thopters, then you can really get tons of mana. I don't like the swords. Tanglewire is good, but I think worse than Hangerback Walker. And Sower is whatever. We'll just take the Walker here. So this was my first pack, so we're really hoping Citadel is in the next pack. And from here, what do I take? Collective Brutality or some green cards and go like blue-green ramp? I'm not in love with Deranged Hermit. Czar of Baghdad. Do I think I'd ever get there? Probably not. I'll just take Brutality. Come on, Citadel. Come on, Citadel. Nobody would take it this early, right? Maybe they would. People are crazy like I am. Oh man, I'm having to wait. Oh no. I hope... No, wait. No, it's the next pack. It's the next pack. Okay, we're still safe. I think I take a Hydroid Crisis here. I don't really want to be O-stoning all of my artifacts. And Hydroid Crisis is kind of awesome with Academy. All of this mana, it just draws a bunch of cards. It's like the perfect thing. But do we get the Citadel? That's the real question here. Someone took it. Alright. It's cool though. So the reason I didn't take it there is like Walking Ballista is just a much better card, and Citadel, it's good and it's fun, but I'm not gonna play it even in like 80% of my Tolarian Academy decks. Here I guess I take a makeshift mannequin because there was a Goryo's Vengeance, I think, or Shallow Grave that was going around. I don't know if it will be, but anyway, like Citadel's fun, but it's not a card that I would prioritize over such a good enabler like Walking Ballista. Because like Walking Ballista plus Tolarian Academy, you can just like machine gun your opponent very quickly. Whereas Ballista Citadel, it's a meme card, it's kind of funny, but most of the time it's not going to be great. Okay, well, I don't think I've done Artifact Dominator, if that's a saying. Like Shallow Grave, Makeshift Mannequin, Emrakul with a bunch of artifacts. I also have Vampiric Tutor, so gotta keep that in mind. There's also a Pelucranos. I know Pelucranos is generally not great, although Braid is pretty good too. Actually, Braid's just better. The only reason I was considering Pelucranos is because how good it is with Hydroid Crisis. So I think I don't really. This is a weird draft. The signals are quite strange. All right, well, that signal's pretty loud and clear. We're just gonna take Time Walk and be happy about it. Maybe we can wheel Tezzeret. I don't really like Forge Master, but it's fine. Playing Skullclamp in this deck is not the craziest thing because it is an artifact for Academy or Tinker if we happen to get it. But in general, I still think it's not a great card, but we're gonna take the Time Walk. Spell Pierce is good. I like Spell Pierce a lot. Otherwise, there's Relic of Progenitus, which should probably come around. I don't know who would want it. I have hated on this card for a while in the cube, and I still think it's not great because sideboard cards are kind of weird, but it is a 1-mana artifact, so you can play it early to power up your Tolarian Academy. But I'm not going to take it very highly. Ooh. I like Emery more than Academy Ruins. The problem is I can't get, I guess Lotus Bloom Emery is not a combo because it doesn't have a mana cost, so you can't cast it. There's also Buried Alive, but Emery seems sweet here, and then Academy Ruins should come around. There is also Soulfire Grandmaster, so this is an infinite combo in our deck, this is an infinite combo in our deck, and this is an infinite combo in our deck. I think, it's actually kind of tough because I can combo off pretty quickly with Grandmaster, but I'm going to take this card. I think it's better in general. And then if Soulfire comes around, then we can make that decision. Probably I would still just take Academy Ruins because it doesn't require us to play white in the deck. Here it's a pretty easy Wormcoil. Maybe even we'll get the Porcelain Legionnaire. I generally don't like Wormcoil, but in this instance it's kind of good. Do I have any chance at actually casting a Brain Freeze? I don't think so. Is a Wandering Fumarole? Let me think about this. I don't really think this is a Brain Freeze deck, even though I really do like Brain Freeze. But if we get LED Underworld Breach, we could go off, right? We could also Brain Freeze ourselves to put Mindslaver in our graveyard for Emery. But I think I'm going to take the dual land, and then if Brain Freeze comes around, sure. And if it doesn't come around, that's fine as well. Here we can take Coercive Portal, although this is actually a kind of good balance deck. I normally don't like playing balance, but if we go like turn 1, Tolarian Academy, Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, balance, on the draw, that's pretty good. I think I like Coercive Portal more, but on the wheel we can consider balance. Ooh, there's our Passive Flames and our Mind's Desire, and also just a good old-fashioned Stonecoil Serpent. Stonecoil Serpent's huge. Man, this hurts. I could have had a sweet Storm deck, but instead I just have a sweet Artifact deck. Such is life. If Gearhold could get back Time Walk, I'd probably take it, but we're just gonna take Stonecoil Serpent. It kind of does what you want. Oh wow, Past and Flames into Gifts Ungiven is kind of crazy. This is actually an interesting Gifts Ungiven deck because I can put some artifacts in my graveyard. Also, Gifts Ungiven and Unburial Rites in the same pack is kind of crazy. I could put some artifacts in my graveyard, but I think I'm better off just taking Boros Signet. There's our Kadoltha Forge Master. Again, not the greatest card in the world, but it's better than pretty much everything else. Chrome Mox is looking not amazing because all of our blue, like all of our off-color cards, we want to cast pretty badly. So we'll see if we actually end up playing it. Okay. There's Nature's Claim, I guess, because it's looking like we're probably going to be blue-green just because Hydrate Crisis is so good with all this mana. So I'll take this for the sideboard. Storm seems open, but I don't think that's really where we're going to be. There's our Academy Runes, which I think I like with Mindslaver, Wormcoil, and things. Lotus Bloom and Expansion Explosion are both kind of cool, but this is just a land. So like, I think I would have taken this over the white creature. I can't remember any creature's name. The one that's in infinite combo with Time Walk, because we would have to play white in our deck, and it's only good with, right now, one card in our entire deck, which is just not really where you want to be. Palinchron can go infinite pretty quickly with Tolarian Academy. So I think this was the pack with Brain Freeze in it, so we're not going to get that, but that's fine. I don't think I'm playing this, but again, if you have like a couple artifacts, you can just go infinite right away. Here we'll take Angel of Invention. That's such a disrespectful thing. Last pick, Past in Flames. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, so there's Ancient Tomb, which is just insane. Bribery and Golos and Preordain in the same pack. Oh, boy. I'm leaning towards taking Bribery just because our deck is a bit short on win conditions. But Ancient Tomb is so good, and then Golos for Academy is also like just absurd. Oh man, I really like this is why I don't like Bribery, because sometimes it's just an auto win. Also, just realized Breeding Pool is in the pack, which is like exactly what we want for a Hydroid Crisis. But oh man, I'm gonna take Bribery because I'm short on playables a little bit. But that was a really tough pick. Well, this is easier. I'm actually kind of happy with my pick now because we just passed up on a bunch of mana, but we got some really good mana, so that's pretty great. Like, turn 1 Mana Vault can enable turn 2 Bribery, which can just win. And then maybe we can wheel... Brainstorm's not even good. I don't know. We can wheel something from here. There's our Yawgmoth's Will. Man, we could have had a sweet Storm, although there was no Lion's Eye Diamond that I've seen, so it's not like the greatest thing. We can take Cryptic Command here because we're essentially mono blue. Cryptic Command is just good, we can cast it really quickly. Brazen Barber is also really good. I would like to get both. And the Scarab God, Winter Orb, and Volcanic are good, but the only red card I have is a Braid, and I think I'm better off just having consistent mana, so we're just gonna take Cryptic and... Oh my gosh. Why do they do this to me? It's fine. Storm, for once in my life, I don't think I'm gonna play it. Here we can take Metamorph and then hope that Lodestone Golem comes around. Metamorph is just like such a good role player, really good to cast off Emery, and imagine like copying a Wormcoil or something. Yeah, LED Yogwell, someone's gonna be happy, except I don't think anyone's in Storm because Past in Flames was like last pick or something. I'm gonna take Rishadan Port over Lumbering Falls, I think. Although my green mana is kind of awkward, right? And by kind of awkward, I mean kind of non-existent, but Port is good. And again, I don't have to play the Crisis, but if I just put a couple forests in my deck, that's probably fine. My deck is mostly monocolored or like colorless anyway. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, man. So much disrespect is happening in this cube, but Workshop is absurd for this deck, so we're just going to take it. Getting both Academy or Tolarian Academy and Mishra's Workshop is kind of ridiculous. There's a Metalworker, otherwise there's a Jataxian Probe. Although Metalworker with Workshop is probably too good to pass up, even though I do love me some Jataxian Probe. There's a Sundering Titan. That's a good payoff card. Otherwise there's an Everflowing Chalice. I'm gonna take Sundering Titan. This card wins so many games, so let's get Golos. Can we get a Golos, please? Yeah, we got Golos. Wow, he's actually the only good card that wheeled from the pack. Opposition is an option, but I think Golos is really good with all these utility lands. So I guess we chose wisely. This was the pack that I said something maybe would come from. Turns out it did not. I guess I can take a Primal Command or something in case I do want to make Hydroid Crisis work. But right now the green is looking suspicious, but maybe possible. Because I have one Mox Diamond. That gives you all the colored mana you need. I think... Let's see, how many playables do I have? These are basically not lands. That's such a shame. Maybe I wheel LED and Yawgmoth's Will. Or do I play Burning? Like, do I have any use for LED Yawgwill? No, but it's kind of funny. Do I have any use for Burning? Probably more use. As sad as it is, because Oh, someone took LED. Okay. Well, maybe someone's dream of Storm is still alive. Here I can just take Chart a Course, be pretty happy about it. Get an Oath of Druids, I guess. That's kind of bad here. We'll take the Atarka. Knight of Autumn, don't want to play against it. It hurts that Storm was still open, but I hope someone gets to live the dream. So I think... Oh, I didn't even know this card was in here. What do you do? Exile target permanent and opponent controls with CMC 3 or greater. Non-creature spells cost more. Kind of expensive. It's good. Like for standard, I'm sure that card is like tearing up standard. As one who doesn't play standard, I know that 5 mana clunky cards that basically win the game on their own is kind of what it's about. I think I'm gonna try and make the Krasis work because I don't have that many blue spells, although I am running a Cryptic Command, but we can just cast that off a single Tolarian Academy. And I think like basically my mana is, yeah, I just had 17 lands plus these. Because this deck does want to have quite a bit, like quite a few mana sources, because the whole point is we do stuff fast. 11 and 2. So that would give me essentially 3 green mana sources for 1 spell. I can get behind that. Because we don't really, like we're not casting Krasis early. Yeah, that seems fine. See you guys round 1. Alright, we're playing against Gamer GC, and we're on the draw. This hand has no acceleration. I think we can do better. Yeah, this hand's good. We'll keep this one. And on the draw, I'm considering bottoming an island. However, I guess I need to actually hit land so that Tolarian Academy is good. I'm gonna get rid of Kodalt the Forge Master. I think Bribery is gonna be better on 5 than Forge Master. Uh-oh. Not against mono white. Uh-oh. That's cool. Oh, what? What? What is this? Alright. You know, sometimes they just get you. Although, their best play was... Oh, no. Oh, gosh. And that stops Bribery. I found the anti-bribery tech, huh? This is a pretty disgusting start, I'm gonna be honest. And they have a Mutavault to flip Legion's Landing next turn. Alright, I mean, that's a good turn, too. It stops Bribery! I can Rashad import their Mutavault, but that doesn't really do anything, because they can just attack, so... Alright, let's Chart a Course. A little bit late, guys. I think at this point, Rishon Import is probably just worse than a land here. It can stop Mutavault, but that's the least of my worries. If they just jam like Armageddon and attack, I'm so dead. Okay, that is pretty good. Yeah, this opponent knows how to draft. This is the best mono white deck I've played against in a long time. I respect it. And they flip. Oh, I didn't realize they even flipped Gideon. That's ridiculous. Am I dead next turn? This becomes a 4/4, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm actually just dead on turn 3. All right, let's move on, I guess. Sure, double mock start is pretty good. So I don't have much to beat that. I could bring in Nature's Claim to kill their artifacts, but I think I'm better off just kind of racing. Containment Priest makes Bribery awkward. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Bribery. Oh my gosh, these hands have been so bad. I'm gonna keep this one, but Sundering Titan actually hurts me more than it helps. And we're just gotta hope we draw early artifacts for Tolarian Academy and Emery. Because my deck's full of them. That's what you want to see. The 3 mana Emery is coming down, I think. Pretty sure Containment Priest also stops Emery from activating because they're not cast from hand, but I need to read it specifically. Bitter Blossom we can work with, although that's pretty brutal. I don't... Oh, these draws. Alright, I mean, I guess we just play Emery. Full cost. We bin Time Walk? Come on! Yeah. We're getting vintage cubed pretty hard here. I can cast Mox Diamond off Emery? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Well, 1 mana Mox Diamond. Discarding Island. And I can't actually play anything useful here. So I think I'm just going to play Rishon Import and port down... I'm going to port down something. I think it's going to be in Plains. Oh my gosh. They even have the Upkeep Containment Priest. Alright. Well, we get to play Big Krasis now, hopefully. Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play a 4/4 Krasis. And I guess there's no reason to expose Tellurian Academy here. So yeah, let's just play Krasis. I keep doing this wrong because sometimes you can accidentally cast it for 0 if you tap your mana first. Draw 2, gain 2, draw Hanger back, which is cool. The battlefield and it wasn't cast. Okay, so that does not shut down Emery. That's good. They crack a clue. So now we can set up Rishid and Port, and hopefully they like are locked under their own Thalia. And there's a workshop. That's pretty good. Let's go workshop, coercive portal, Hangerback Walker. And do I attack with Hydroid Krasis? This is a 4/4 trample? Flying trample? I think so. Because they're under Bitter Blossom, and if this game goes long, then that's pretty bad. So we have a pretty obvious thing to tap down here, Shambling Vent. If they Winter Orb me, that's actually not so bad because I have Tellurian Academy. The other reason to attack with Hydroid Krasis, they have more instant speed stuff on their upkeep. How? How do they have, like, they've used all their mana every single turn of, like, every game. This must be an unexpectedly absent. Yep, on my portal, okay. Alright. Well, I don't know if that's actually good because I'm just drawing a Hydroid Krasis now. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought they did my Krasis. They hit my portal. That makes sense, actually, because then I'm just drawing a dead card. Okay, Hangerback Walker can block here, and Emery can block here. Okay. So we're gonna go Coercive Portal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Academy, and I think I do just want to cast a Hangerback Walker. 3, 4, for 2, and then I can Rishid import them. And I attack with Hydroid Krasis because that puts them down to 8. Is that correct? Because I can trade off my Thopter, I take... So I block here, Krasis can hold down the ground, so I can block like Containment Priest, and then I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, yeah, block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage I take. And I hit them for 4. They go to 8, then they go to 7. I think I'm better off attacking here. We port them down. And if Hangerback Walker dies, that's even more artifacts we get in play. Yeah, okay, now they're sitting back. That's good for me. We vote Homage. Oh, that's probably just game over, honestly. How much mana can I play this for? A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I can make this a 7/7. So it's lethal, but not through Mana Tithe. So I think I'm going to attack with Krasis before doing anything, because they can quad block and then they die. Yeah, let's attack with Krasis, the Thopter, and Hangerback Walker here. 3 mana, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any way to instant speed gain life. I guess attacking with Hangerback Walker makes no sense, but I'll attack like this. He has trample, right? Yeah. I think I may have put myself 1 mana short of killing them. But that's fine, because they're just going to die to Bitter Blossom. So we go Island, Chromox. Oh, that costs 1. Okay, never mind. 6. So that's 4, 5, 6, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I just do it for 6. I keep doing this wrong. Cast and then pay the mana. Yeah, and then they die on their upkeep. And we're playing around Mana Tithe as well. And they die, okay. That goes like marginally bad if they have Disenchant on their own Bitter Blossom, but then they're killing their own Bitter Blossom, so I think that's cool. Do I want to bring in Burning of Jinye? The problem is it kills like all of my lands and my board state, but it does give me an answer to like some random stuff they have going on. From what I've seen, Bribery is actually kind of just bad. Like Nature's Claim on Bitter Blossom there would have been pretty nice. I'll just bring in Dragonlord Atarka instead of Burning of Jinye. It's easier to cast, and I could bring in a Wandering Fumarole instead. Things to cut. Because I have Boros Signet, Mox Diamond, and now Fumarole to get there. Maybe Spell Pierce is not where I want to be on the draw. It's really awkward against them most of the time. And the rest of the deck is pretty good. Sure. Oh, maybe I should have gotten rid of Sundering Titan instead of Spell Pierce, because it's so slow. Oh, never mind, this hand's pretty good. And we can actually cast a pretty quick Atarka here, right? Let me think about this hand. So I go Mox Diamond, Mana Vault, Academy, Boros Signet. I have, that's insane, by the way. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a turn 2 Dragonlord Atarka. I accept. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna cast this, discard this, play Academy, tap this for Mana Vault, tap this for 2 to cast a Boros Signet, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just a turn 2 Dragonlord Atarka right there. Go ahead. So what do we want to see? Thalia. No! Oh, they need Mana Vault? Alright, that's fine. I can still hold up Cryptic Command, or I could just cast Time Walk. I could just go Metalworker into Time Walk, but I think I can actually save Time Walk. Although casting Time Walk lets me hold up Cryptic Command. This is actually kind of challenging. I think I'm gonna let them go ahead. I will actually trade off with Phyrexian Revoker here. Maybe I won't. Because I think the game plan is to Cryptic Command, like, counter bounce or bounce draw, and then Dragonlord Atarka their board. Although maybe I can just cast Atarka, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 mana away from just casting a Dragonlord Atarka. Sensei's Divining Top. Okay. How much mana do I have actually? So I reveal Sensei's Top. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're just gonna reveal this. I don't want to run into Mana Tithe, then I can just hold up Cryptic Command here. So we're just gonna play top and I think just activate, or look at the 3. Try and hit a land if possible. Okay, so I think I can play Coercive Portal into Time Walk, and that seems pretty good too. That seems quite good. So we're gonna put this on top, this on top, this on top, add 5, draw a card. We're going to cast Coercive Portal. Then we're gonna cast Time Walk. This deck is so good, oh my gosh. Then we're gonna draw a bunch of stuff. Vote Homage. So we draw that, we draw Hydroid Crisis. I can reveal Sensei's Top. And I think I could just jam a giant Hydroid Crisis here. In fact, I can cast Sensei's Top, I guess. Do that, cast Sensei's Top. Because it taps for mana with Tolarian Academy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 6, 7, 8. So I guess I just want to add green here. Do that. Big Boy Crisis, playing around Daze, because we're playing smart here. Oh, there we go. There's our Nature's Claim, which seems good eventually. Let's look at the top 3. Draw a Sundering Titan, sure. Pass turn. Go ahead. Yeah, the funny thing is, oh, I guess I could have played a land, huh? Yeah, I most certainly could have played that island. I'm not sure what cards in Magic can get them out of this, because Balance doesn't do it anymore now that they played a second creature. And we can actually use Mana Vault too. Let's vote Homage. Yeah, this is kind of disgusting. So we draw, we're going to reveal these, and we're going to play Chrome Mox, not exiling anything. We can cast Dragonlord Atarka here. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can do this. This. Alright. So we were going to do that, and then we were going to cast Sundering Titan and kill their only planes, and we were just going to win. Ooh, that was pretty good turn 5 right there. See you guys next round. Alright, oh boy. Oh my gosh. So this hand currently cannot cast a single card in it, but there are so many things I can draw, like another land we just go off. I'm gonna keep. I'm on the draw, I'm a risky man. Like Sensei's Top, any of our mocks, like Chrome Mox or whatever goes off, we're gonna do it. We're gonna draw a land. Yeah, see, easy game. We're gonna save Time Walk. The temptation with Time Walk is to play it right away. And while that's good, It's not as good as it could be if you play it like the turn you jam a Hydroid Crisis or something. Or like we play Metalworker, then we activate Metalworker, cast a bunch of stuff, and then play High Tide and like untap with a 10/10 Crisis and a Golos and a Mishra's Workshop. Okay. I am a bit scared. Turn 2 Rafellos is terrifying. Especially if they win turn 1 Other Dork. But we have Bribery. I think I'm better off waiting because next turn I can play Signet. Then next turn I can play Metalworker, Academy, Time Walk. Yeah, so if they don't kill me or do something crazy here, we can kind of do a lot next turn. And that's where Time Walk is great. You know, if we cast it turn 2, next turn we can just like play a Signet and it's not that great. By doing it this way, we get to play Metalworker and immediately activate him. Metalworker, kind of worse than Rafellos, although not that scary if they're just playing Dryad into Sylvan Library. Okay, well, let's hope they don't have anything too crazy. Ooh, Coercive Portal. So let's play Academy to play on Mana Tithe, I guess. We're gonna cast Metalworker. I guess I'm not really playing on Mana Tithe, but you gotta, you know, you do what you gotta do. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Okay, do this, this, and this. So that's 6 colorless mana. I currently cannot actually play Mox Diamond, so I can't cast Hydroid Crisis, but I think I can go Golos. What's more important, Golos or Coercive Portal here? Because I can go down to 4, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just trying to count. If I could play Mox Diamond, this would be better, but Golos costs 5, I have 1 colorless. And then I can use those to cast Coercive Portal, but then I only have 4 artifacts in play, not 5, so I can't cast Bribery. So I basically need to decide between Golos and Bribery, but I guess I can just cast Bribery first. Yeah, I can just cast Bribery first. See what they got going on in there. Opponent says nice, so that's gotta be, oh, okay. Fast Bond, Tooth and Nail, Skull Clamp. So this looks like a channel deck because they have Emrakul. I'm kind of tempted to just get Elish Norn, because that locks their mana off quite a lot. And I can like very easily win. The problem is I think the last card in their hand is Channel because they only have 1 card in hand. So if they draw Emrakul, I'm just dead. Let's just get Emrakul. That seems best. And given that I have Emrakul in play, I think we should be okay with just a casual Golos here. Plus ability, we can get... I guess at this point I probably just want Rishadan Port. That's a pretty good turn. Yeah, so yeah, the reason I took Emrakul, I think Elish Norn is in general better, but given the composition of their deck, it seems like the last card in their hand is Channel. So if I take Elish Norn and then they just draw Channel, or they hit Emrakul off Sylvan Library, I'm in trouble. Whereas I didn't really see anything in their deck that could beat an Emrakul. I guess I should have gotten a Forest with Golos, huh? Yeah, actually, if I had gotten Forest and then I play Mox Diamond, I can activate Golos. Opponent paid life. We'll see what they found. Ugin's actually really bad here. They actually hit Elish Norn. Alright. Into birds, the old 2/3 Birds of Paradise. So we draw Workshop. I think I'm pretty much just required to, as much as it hurts me, discard Workshop so I can play a Hydroid Crisis. 4, 5, 6, green that. Play you. 6, 6, Hydroid Crisis. We can go land. Annihilator 6. Keeping Rafellos while sacrificing Forest is not advisable. But I guess he has a 4/3, right? Like that just attacks. But they have to chump. Well, I guess they don't have to chump black with Birds of Paradise, but okay. I was gonna say that's kind of game. Mono green chunkers, huh? Spell Pierce, yeah, we'll keep it. We have Bribery, which is just so dumb, but it won us that game, so I guess. Bribery, it's kind of funny. My 2 least favorite cards like counteract each other in that like Channel I think is dumb and it's like good with Emrakul, but then Bribery, if you played against someone playing Channel, it gets there. It's just kind of funny. All right, what do we got going on here? We got we got the Academy, we got Spell Pierce, we have Bribery, but we have no mana, so I think we have to mulligan. We have the Academy, we have Ballista, we have Metamorph. All right, I'll keep this and get rid of an island. It's not the best hand in the world, but it's hard to mulligan a hand with Academy Ballista against like the Finhorn Elves deck. But drawing an island that I put on the bottom, not great. So here's the question. If they just play a turn 2 Raphellos, this feels like they have channel and they're deciding if they play around Spell Pierce. The answer, okay, good. I was gonna say, if they have turn 2 Raphellos, do we kill it with Walking Ballista? Fortunately, I'm not forced to make that decision. Timewalk doesn't actually get me anywhere, so we'll just play 1/1 Ballista, pass turn. I really want to Metamorph something next turn, so that I can Tolarian Academy the following turn. Ooh, that's a good one to Metamorph. In fact, that's actually fantastic. You may play an additional land, yeah. Oh no, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Okay, actually, Spell Pierce doesn't really help that much. They have so much mana and 2 cards in hand, but let's say I cast Time Walk, right? I still can't really get anywhere, so let's just go ahead and Metamorph. Play this. So I get to hold up. I'm drawing so many lands. I'm glad I Metamorphed. We need them to not do anything super scary here. We know one of the 3 cards in their hand. Can't Spell Pierce that. Maybe Spell Pierce is just bad. This is gonna be like Elish Norn. Oh, sure. I don't hate that. We're gonna take 5. Not the best, but not the worst. Even better. Oh, and the game plan here is to make Walking Ballista big enough so that I can kill a bunch of their dorks so that Gaia's Cradle is bad. Because they have 1 unknown card and it's not... Okay, so I can go land, Chart a Course on top. So now I can go Tolarian Academy. Because I think I pretty much have to Time Walk here. Put a counter on you. I can attack with my dudes. Because I can't imagine my opponent blocking. Interesting. Alright, maybe that was too aggressive. That might have been too aggressive. So, Oracle of Moldai plus Sylvan Library is pretty good for them. Yeah, that was too aggressive of an attack. Alright, we lose our Ballista. Now I can Time Walk. The hope was that they were not going to block. That seemed like kind of a crazy block for them. And now I can go land, Forge Master. Okay, Chart a Course. Stonecoil Serpent on top. Rishadan Port is actually just better than Workshop here, so we're just going to discard Workshop. And I need the Forest in case I draw my green card. Oh, I cannot play both, huh? Because I discarded... Well, I'm playing Workshop or Rishadan Port for sure. Forge Master doesn't do a whole lot here. I think I'm just going to port down Gaia's Cradle on upkeep and pass turn. They still have a lot of mana. Yeah, that was an awkward sequencing. If I just had my Walking Ballista, this would have been way better. For some reason, I thought they wouldn't block because they really wanted Oracle, but I wanted Walking Ballista more, and that's on me. Alright, opponent plays Devoted Druid. A lot of mana. Fortunately, their Gaia's Cradle is shut down at least. They sent me a message. They said, oops. Oh man. Okay. They have the mana to counter it. Why did they say oops? Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, that's horrible for me. But I do have an Oracle in play while they do not. Yes. Yes. I don't think I want to run out just a 2/2 Stonecoil Serpent. So we're just going to pass. Yeah, I could have Spell Pierced it, but they had these 2 up. It would have been better for me to counter, but also, like, they're a green deck. They want mana, right? And I have an Oracle. Although I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. So there's not much mana left in my deck. Opponent did go to 4, though, but I guess they have a Gilded Goose. Ooh, Emery's good. Emery's huge. Actually, yeah, with Emery, I'm going to play a Stonecoil Serpent here. Pass turn, because Emery can get back Walking Ballista, which can start doing some stuff. But they have Sylvan Library. Yeah, this is actually kind of scary. If I can Emery into some lands on top, there's a chance, I think. But if I Emery and don't hit lands, then it's not so good. They paid life again. Okay. Fast Bond's not so good, so I don't think they're drawing well, but we're very close to just being dead. There's a land, which is great. Another land. Oh no. If I play Emery, bribery goes away. I think I'm just gonna cast a Hydroid Crisis. Just to like try and maximize my chances of hitting bribery. Do I attack? Maybe. No, they just have an 0-3, never mind. They make a thing. Alright, deck. I need to hit a mana source. Oh man. The thing is, all my good mana sources are gone too. Alright, I'm just gonna F6. Do your worst. If they have Elish Norn and Emrakul in hand, then we're just kind of dead. Interesting they didn't keep a white mana. Maybe they sided out Elish Norn. They paid... Okay, there's their white mana. They're not going to 2. They play birds. Alright, deck, give me a manas. Ah, a little bit late. Emery can hit double land. So we can play 1 mana Emery. And then I can hit 2 lands in a row off Oracle and still get there. There's a land and... No! So close. Let's play Sensei's top. Look at the top. Oh. Wait, no, that's okay. I can do this. Put this on top, this on top, this on top. Play that. Then I can draw Mana Vault. Yeah, we're getting there. Play Mana Vault, and then bribery them. That was some concoction right there. Alright. Bribery you. See what you got going on. I know bribery's dumb, but that was a pretty sweet, Oh, I can't see the chat. Good games, Matthew Smeg. That was a pretty sweet way to hit mana for bribery. I'm proud of that, at least. We're in the finals. See you guys there. Alright, we were playing against Pixel Mix. I'm not gonna mulligan this hand, are you kidding me? Imagine if we draw like Tolarian Academy or something. Am I playing against just green decks every day? This is why I'm getting all the fun storm decks. Everyone's taking green. Alright, play Mana Vault. We're just gonna draw an island and we're gonna kill him turn 2. That's what's gonna happen. And they're not gonna play a Reclamation Sage. No, 0% chance of that ever happening. Oh, okay. They missed the land drop as well. Island. Come on, deck. Yeah. There's no reason not to. Okay, so they do have Channel in their deck. So that's good to know. And Natural Order for Craterhoof Behemoth. But I think Emrakul the Promised End plus Time Walk is just going to get there. I could get Reclamation Sage, but I think getting a 13/13 is pretty good here. They can't Path to Exile it. Oblivion Ring would do it. But if their plan is to like kill me faster, I'm going to play Time Walk and they're going to die. This matchup's just such justice. Green Suns for 2. Alright, they're just dead. Well, I think. Like Raphaelos? I don't remember what I saw, but sure. Yeah, this matchup is such justice. It's me finally getting back at all the players who beat me with Channel back in the day by just hitting with bribery. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's justice. I don't really need to show them Chrome Mox, and there's no way they can daze me. They're mono green, so there's no force of will. I'm just trying to think of like if there's any reason to like play Chrome Mox so I can Spell Pierce. Against an unknown opponent, I would. But against this opponent, I've seen their deck, and I think them playing Force of Will is essentially impossible. I think Dragonlord Atarka is probably better than Sundering Titan, even though it's really hard to cast. And then we just keep the rest the same. Whoo boy, I did not sign up to mulligan these hands. Turn 1 Metalworker into turn 2 like absolutely massive Hangerback Walker seems pretty good. I think this is my first turn 1 workshop too. We could die to turn 2 Channel. That's par for the course here, but you know, we can only play around so much. This is a lot of land though. I will say that. Like we're relying pretty heavily on Sensei's top, but again, this deck is supposed to just cast stuff quickly and win before opponent can do stuff. It doesn't really matter what, like card advantage doesn't matter so much here because we're just trying to kill them. Force her into Questing Beast. Ah, Questing Beast can't attack into Hangerback Walker or Worm Coil. Oh my gosh. All right, well, this is pretty good. So I can play a Worm Coil and then I kind of want to save Hangerback Walker because I can just play a really big one next turn, but maybe that's not so important. Play Sensei's top for sure. Play an island. I'm going to look at the top 3 and see what I'm drawing. Oh, I'm just going to draw Coercive Portal next turn. Wait, let me think about this. So next turn, Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Coercive Portal next turn. I'm just gonna put these two on top. So we can just cast a 2/2 Hangerback Walker here. Pretty good turn two. Then we're gonna Coercive Portal, and then we're gonna Hydroid Crisis. Off the Mox Diamonde. They play Devoted Druid. I think I might want to find a counter spell here. For Monolith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So we going to reveal this. Use all of this and that. Then we're going to use the last one just to order with Sensei's top. We know what we're drawing, but yeah, we put that on top. And I would rather be able to draw Mox Diamond, I guess, than Crisis, because I can't actually cast the other one. And I think I'm going to attack with Wormcoil Engine here. Although this helps me... Yeah, we're going to attack here. We kind of just lose to natural order, I think, but we need to be proactive because, like, I might be able to survive natural order specifically this turn off Wormcoil, but if they just play, like, more creatures, then there's no way. So pressuring my opponent to reduce the chances of them drawing it in time seems better to me. Okay, well, next turn is the turn, I guess. So I need to find a Cryptic command, and I know the top 3 cards of my library. Oh boy. We are in trouble. Garruk, make a beast. Oh, I see. They're going to play Craterhoof and ult Garruk in the same turn. There's Questing Beast. I go down to 22. Can't be blocked except by creatures with power 2 or less. Yep. I guess I can find Bribery. Take their Craterhoof. Charge you up. I know the top 3, so there's no point in activating Sensei's top. I guess I can maybe hit him with the Carnage vote. See what happens. If I draw 2, then... I can show a Mox Diamond. I think I just need to activate Sensei's top. Dragon Lord Atarka. You cost green-red. There's no way I can cast that, right? I can generate one of the colors, but not both. That's a lot of mana. Quite a few lands here. So we're going to reveal this. Cast this. Discarding this. Play this. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just dead. Yeah. Maybe they respect like a Daze or something and don't play Crater. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe they don't play Craterhoof this turn in fear of Daze. But that seems unlikely. I'm gonna make them think I have Force of Will here. Well, actually, it would have been there. Alright, 1 turn too late. I guess... No, there's no way. It's 10-10. I think I'm like very dead, but we just had to make sure. Yeah, okay. Next turn, I think I could have done it. All right. Can I please just win a game in the finals? I've gotten to the finals so many times. I just need to win one. Oh boy. But we can do it. We have Bribery, which is great. They might have even gotten rid of their Emrakul, but like even Bribery for Craterhoof, we can hit them for a bit of damage, and then they don't have Craterhoof in their deck, which is like the best way for green to win a game. It's the same reason why sometimes I just brain freeze my mono green opponents, even if I'm not playing Storm. Just like, so normally people say brain freeze doesn't really change anything, and that's true most of the time, but let's say you can brain freeze half of their deck and there's a Craterhoof in there, there's now a 50% chance that they just don't have Craterhoof in their deck anymore. And if that's the only card you lose to, it's better than nothing. All right, let's go. On the play, good hand. Cool. All right, this is the Magic I signed up to play. Oh my gosh. It's just gonna play this. Then I'm gonna play this. Then I'm gonna play this. And so you cannot use the Mishra's Workshop mana to activate Boros Signet, so there's no way for me to look at the top with Sensei's top there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's go Metalworker. Wait, let me think about this. If I play Metalworker, then Academy taps for 1, 2, 3. So I want to keep Ballista around, but I want to kill their Tree Speaker as well. So I think I just got to do it this way. Cast Walking Ballista for 3. Kill this. Pass turn. That's a pretty good start. Then I play Golos to find Rishadan Port, and then I just lock down their mana. And then I just kill them with a giant Walking Ballista. I wonder if I was supposed to just leave Jiraga Tree Speaker in play, and then just kill it in response to a level up, rather than killing it right away, because this way effectively kills Tree Speaker anyway. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to do that. Okay. Island is pretty good. So let's go Island. And I can actually cast Golos without tapping Academy. Yes, let's grab Rishadan Port. Although Academy Ruins is interesting too. But I think Port is pretty good against their mana. Then we can attack with Walking Ballista. And I'm just going to level it up. And if they channel us, we actually might be able to Walking Ballista them to death. So channel might not even be an out anymore. Again, actually, Golos getting Forest could let us activate him, but if we're killing their mana elves and tapping down their tropical island, there's very little that they can do. Let's go land. We're gonna workshop out a Metalworker, because that just makes Academy tap for more mana. Then we attack. And the more damage we do to them, the worse channel gets. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't quite do it, but I can put a counter here, because I really want to Rishadan Port. And then they're going to take 7. Yeah, I can't kill them. And we're drawing Wormcoil, okay. They fall to 10. We tap down their island in upkeep. This is pretty scary. Sure. So they're just dead, right? So I kill you. And then I reveal you. Play this. Do that. Hit them for damage, and then they die. Up that. Do this. Put a counter. Hit you. Yeah, we finally won a game! Oh my gosh, that deck was absurd. Holy cow. I wish I could tell my opponent a good game. Those oh my god, that was, oh man. I gotta look at this deck again. So, this deck was quite possibly one of the best artifact decks I've ever drafted. We had Workshop and Academy finally. I usually get one, but not both. And, I mean, you saw the last game. That was something else. I actually never got to cast Cryptic Command, or Mindslaver, or Sundering Titan, but it didn't really matter, because we didn't do that because we were killing them even faster. Yeah, we never really got to Emery either. Right? I mean, those are good problems to have. I hope you enjoyed this. See you guys next time.